Hi, my name is Kathleen Selmans. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Amplified Now, a digital marketing agency. And I was recently asked by a client to take a look at his site. We've been working together. This client is awesome. We've been working together for the better part of 6 months now. And I don't know why it took 6 months, but he finally came to me and said, hey, can you take a step back and look at my website and see if there are some really easy, really obvious places where I'm leaking opportunities? The way I saw it was that, yeah, there are places on everybody's website where they're missing opportunities to capture leads or turn leads into customers or funnel people down a path, and it's easy to skip that step. And I think that's why. I mean, I redid the website before even having this like buyer's path conversation, but when I went to this client's website, there were some really easy and obvious steps. And I want you to see if any of these apply to you as well. The first one is there an easy place for people to opt into your email list? Now, sometimes that's a quiz, sometimes it's a on-demand webinar, sometimes it's a download this checklist. It depends on your offer and it depends on your brand. But if there's not an easy and obvious way to let somebody add themselves to your email list, that's step one. Now, because I know this client and I can log into all of his stuff, the next one for this client was, what are you doing with those emails afterwards? Because a collected email address is worthless if you're never going to email people. That's a different topic, but let's go back to your website. The second one, are you asking for an opt-in too soon? So it's a worse offense to not have any place for somebody to give you their email address, but it's still pretty bad if within a half second of being on your site, a pop-up comes up asking for your email address. I don't subscribe to those. I wasn't even given enough time to see if something resonated with me enough, or if I was just there for that one post. If you get a lot of search traffic, you don't want to have an instant pop-up because they don't know you yet. The only pop-up that I recommend is an exit intent. So they're leaving anyway. Might as well say like, hey, have you checked out this? And then you can ask for an email address there, or you can send them to something else that's high value. The next place I look is to see whether at the end of every blog post, there's a question about subscribing. Did you like what you saw? Subscribe to our list. Or here is all this content in an easy to digest format. Click here and we'll give you the PDF. If you're missing that, you're also missing out on an opportunity. So if you take a step back from your website and you think of your website as a place where people can take the next step with you in the customer journey. So anybody that comes to your website is a visitor. So anybody who gives you their email address is a lead. So turning website visitors into email subscribers is your first step. And then you can pull them through the process. And so you can put different content for people who are along the way. It just really depends on where you want to go. And so what I did for this client is what you can do for yourself, is pull back, think about the journey, think about the different destinations and the different paths to get there, and see where there are gaps. You'll see content gaps, you'll see conversion related gaps, you'll see gaps in your digital marketing strategy, you'll see more gaps than I think that you're thinking you will, because it's easy to just get in your business. And this is an example of taking a few hours and figuring out what your next few projects are in order to make your website work harder for you. And this is especially true if you're playing a big traffic game. If you have a robust affiliate strategy, that's another thing that you need to think of, is sending affiliate emails to your list. And as your list grows, so too can your income if you have the strategy all set. I am giving a content strategy sessions as part of my offerings. If you want to book a call for one of those, that's amplifynow.com/content strategy session. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.